So welcome back to some more Grand Theft Auto Vice City. In this part, we will be completing the mission Copland, but before we begin, I want to show off me obtaining the Maverick helicopter that spawns on the rooftop of the Vercetti estate once you overtake the mansion from a Mr. Ricardo Diaz. And something to point out is that the helicopter might not always spawn up here. So in a situation like that, you can do the old trick of just driving away, and in this case, driving to the end of one of the bridges, and then driving back to the estate, and hopefully this thing will pop up right here.
You moron! What were you thinking? Do you realize what this means? We could all be
I don't know, the timer must have got screwed. That place was wired to go up like a firework factory. And somebody tipped off the cops, but everything
What's the
fell
problem,
apart.
fellas?
Mike was supposed to torch someplace in the mall, but he screwed the fuses, and now the cops are crawling all over it. We gotta get our stuff and get out of here.
Relax, both of you. Let me think for a second. Tommy Vercetti just doesn't cut and run. The cops are going to be going over that building with a fine-tooth comb, right? But that takes time. We got to go in and torch that place ourselves.
Yeah, but
No one but a cop could get within a mile of that place.
So we go as cops. We got to get uniforms, and we're going to need a squad car. All thanks to you, Mike.
I'm sorry.
I got it. All we gotta do is lure the cops in with the finger, put them in a lockup, and jump them.
Good plan. Let's go.
All right.
So I don't know about anybody else, but at the end of that cutscene there, Mike annoys me quite a bit. And it's not because of his failure in terms of doing his own objective of exploding a shop at the mall, and that not exactly going properly for the whole Vercetti business and such. That doesn't really bother me, because that's the whole point of Copland, to correct that error, and it's a pretty fun mission, so I'm not going to put that against him, even though I should, because he, fouled up pretty good. But what I am annoyed at is that whole walk/strut thing that he's doing. I suppose it's more of just a walk in which he has like this purpose in mind, because he's walking in a certain way that seems as if he's going to have a role in this mission in any way beyond the whole cutscene that just played there. And I don't know why, it just annoys me so much, because we know damn well he's not going to do a damn thing in terms of helping Tommy and Lance here. So in my mind, I'm just thinking, screw the hell off, you prick. Go drink at the bar or something. Go play hopscotch with the other fellas around there that we probably killed. In fact, we might have even killed Mike out of that crowd of Vercetti gang members that we killed. Because an easy way of getting 2 wanted level stars is to just kill Vercetti gang members, because they're not going to fight back, which sounds a bit, I don't know, very cruel. But they're not going to fight back like how pedestrians or police officers would, so they're a very easy way of obtaining a wanted level.
Give up.
Get cover.
Tie him up and gag him.
Ooh, fits perfectly.
Bit tighter around the crotch, though.
Oh, yeah, mine too.
Oh man, that's some classic 3D era pedestrian AI for you. And that's some good stuff. I always like when things like that happen, where pedestrians get scared and just bash their heads into walls as a response to their scaredness and whatever's happening around them. So anyways, that's always some good stuff when something like that happens. But you can see the importance of getting 2 wanted level stars, because you want police officers to spawn in order for them to eventually chase you, and then you can lure them into the garage so Tommy and Lance can steal their uniforms. And if you can, in theory, do this mission with 1 wanted level star, but 2 is the best, and anything more than that can be a bit of a nuisance. So anyways,
Remember, smile at the other cops.
Hey there, officer. Nice badge.
Real smooth, Lance. Okay, timers are set. 5 seconds and ticking.
5 seconds. We got to get the hell out of here.
and there's your classic body getting thrown across a certain distance after an explosion type of thing. And I actually thought for a moment that Lance was the one that got catapulted from point A to point B right there. Point B being the front entrance of the mall. And fortunately it was, just a military guard of some kind. And I got to pick up his M4, so that was quite nice. But, I knew that Lance was kind of tailing me quite a bit. as I was planning those explosives, so I got a bit nervous right there. I got nervous, Jerry, and all that, but, you know, hey, everything turned out a-okay. And we can make our escape now with 5 wanted level stars, which it was really insignificant in the grand scheme of things because we have this Maverick. And shout-outs to that police officer that spawned back there on the golf course. I mean, that was awesome right there. But anyways, the Maverick makes this mission a bit of a joke in a way because, I mean, even those police officers out there on the seas and waters of Vice City were ineffectual in their objective of killing and getting rid of Lance and Tommy, and it's just so awesome that we can just fly past everyone like that. That's a really, really cool thing. And in fact, and there's some more head bashing for you and humping of the walls and stuff, but in fact, I actually barely found out that the Maverick spawns on top of the rooftop, and it was by complete accident because I was going to show off me getting the Sea Sparrow to use for this mission. But then as I was flying over to the estate, I noticed that there was a Maverick on top of the mansion, so I figure, hey, screw the Sea Sparrow, I'll just show off the Maverick because it's right there on top of your safe house, basically. So that's a pretty awesome thing that they threw in the Maverick, and I'm very fortunate for it and all that. But with that, we've completed the final mission here at the Verse City estate for now anyways. And for now, we have a phone call before we advance to our next objective.
Tommy, it's me, Lance. Keep your mouth shut there, Tommy, because I ain't got no time to talk. I ain't interested in what you gotta say. Why should I be? You don't care about me, do you? You gotta look after me a bit better. Give me a spare slice, you know? Hey, Tommy, man, look, hey, I'm sorry. It's just that people patronize me all my life, treat me like a little kid. My brother would do that. Please, man, don't do that. I gotta go.
Yes, your tears sustain me, and all that business. So that's obviously going to be something important to the plot a bit later on, but that's all I'll say about that matter. But what I will say, in terms of elaborating on things, in the next part, we'll be doing the mission Stunt Boat Challenge for Umberto Robina. So until then, I'll see you next time.